this morning, we are so excited to have one of our Peacock family members join us, and MSNBC anchor Katy Tur. And we say MSNBC, but I mean, you were at Channel 4, and Katy Tur's been around.
Certainly, yes, I have.
You're also a New York Times bestselling author. Her book, Unbelievable, followed former President Trump on the campaign trail.
Well, now she's out with a new book. It's called Rough Draft, and this one is much more personal. I can't wait to talk about it. Katy, good morning to you.
Good morning, guys. Thanks for having me. I'm so happy that I'm here.
I know, worlds are colliding, and I love it.
I know, it's great.
It's awesome. I admire you so much. And I think, Carson was just talking about the fact that sometimes people see people on TV and they just think, oh, life is perfect. They're perfect. End of story. You have such a story to tell. But it's one that you have to be open to giving. Why now? And you know what I mean? What was your motivation?
So, I don't know about you guys, but during the pandemic, when we all were sent home and forced to do our jobs from our own basements, at least in my case, the separation and the isolation kind of got my head spinning. And I felt like, what am I doing? Everyone hates me. Should I be a journalist? Am I helping anything? Right. And I in this life spiral that I was in the middle of, my mom sent me a hard drive, a computer hard drive, and it contained thousands and thousands of hours of video of my parents' news library because they were helicopter journalists. They shot all of the most incredible and famous photos, video during the 80s and 90s. They found OJ in the Slow Speed Pursuit. They got the Reginald Denny beating, the guy that got pulled out of the red gravel truck. Pretty much any car pursuit, police pursuit you saw in LA in the 80s and 90s. They shot, they popularized it. LA riots. Yeah. They did all of these really big things. They've won every award you can imagine, but they also contributed to some of the stuff that we cover now that people think maybe that's a little too salacious, into the reality TVing of the news. And along the way, it was tumultuous, is a good way to say it. And I've been running from that past for like 15 years. And my mom sent me the hard drive. I realized that in order to answer the question of who am I, what am I doing, where am I going, I had to go back and look at my past.
And talking about your parents and how they impacted you, especially as a journalist, you remember moments where they would get up and go in the middle of the night covering a wildfire and they just dragged you along with them.
Yeah, it was fun at times. It was certainly a different childhood. There was one where there was a horse stuck in a ravine, which was a very important story. And they needed to get down farther into the ravine. And my brother and I were in the helicopter. So they landed it, dropped us off at just some random people's house on the ridge.
Wow.
And said, just stay here for a little while. We'll be right back.
Oh, my goodness.
And, they came back eventually. We had ice cream and everything was fine. But it was an alternative childhood.
Yeah. A topic that you really sort of cover extensively throughout the book is what we'll describe as a tumultuous relationship with your father, Zoe Tur, who came out a number of years ago as a trans woman. And you write about your father's rage and how she punched holes in the walls, threw objects, would even fly downward spirals in the helicopter to scare your mother if she messed up while filming. Why did you feel it was important to share that part of the story as well?
Because in order to tell the story, to really understand it and to be honest about it, I had to tell the whole story. You can't just tell the glossy parts of you know this. You've written a book just like this. The glossy parts are not everything, and they're not honest, they're not authentic. People don't identify with it. And most of all, I wanted my kids to have an honest record of who I was and who their grandparents are.
We reached out to Zoe Tur for comment. We should point out she did not respond to our request. Did you find the process itself cathartic?
I did. I go back and I read it, and there are some chapters where I am having so much fun. And it thrills me about being a journalist, and it makes me so excited about my childhood. And then I go into another chapter and I'm like, oh my gosh. So I want to run and hide. But it was cathartic going through the process of getting it all there.
So if you were to soul search, would you say that's why you're a journalist now? Did that lead you to this
definitely.
point?
They showed me that the world is a more interesting place than an office. And there's so much to learn out there. There's so much to cover. There's so much that's happening in front of us that people need to know. And it's all about chasing the truth. And that's what I did here. I tried to chase down the truth.
Katy Bear Tur. That's her middle name, by the way, for real.
It is.
Bear.
Oh, it is?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Bear. It's a whole chapter about why it's bear. It's funny.
Such a good read. I'm not finished with it yet, so just don't tell me anything else. It's such a good book. You're such a good writer. Thank you for stopping by, Katy. Rough Draft comes out tomorrow.
Hey, thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Find your favorite recipes, celebrity interviews, uplifting stories, shop our favorite deals, and so much more with the Today app. Download it now.